everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I have the Mystic Mondays Tarot on the tarot table, right day, right tarot deck for once. Shiny, blingy, bit vulgar tarot deck, and we're going to look at shiny, blingy, bit vulgar kinds of things now. We're going to look at this rumoured collaboration between Meghan Markle and Kim Kardashian. I think it was Kinsey Schofield who was the source of the speculation, and it is just speculation. She says that she believes that Meghan Markle is doing some kind of collaboration with Kim Kardashian, and we have certainly seen evidence of it. Doria packed with Kim and the Momager at that charitable function recently in LA. I did a reading on that, reading number 375 in the current playlist. It looked like they were just really toying with her and not very serious about things. And it didn't look like they had a very high opinion of Meghan Markle herself. But of course, she managed to squeeze her way into the VIP area at the Beyonce concert the second time round, where of course the whole clan was. And so she seems to be getting closer and closer and closer to them and further away from the royals. Interesting times. So I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and we're going to have a look at this. Do compare and contrast how the two women view each other, their feelings about each other, how keen they are on some kind of collaboration, how the public would react, how they would react on Kim's side and how they would react on Meghan's side. Kim, of course, that would be doing a deal with a former royal who's very unpopular in the US now. The former royal herself, how would people feel about it, her sugars, the people, you know, she's giving up any pretense of being a royal then if she's moving over into that kind of world. And then the outcome, are we actually going to see some sort of collaboration? Kim Kardashian, of course, worth shocking amounts of money. Her Skims brand alone is worth $4 billion. So you can see what the attraction is for Meghan Markle, and didn't get her hands on the wealth of the royal family. So left to try her luck in LA, and it looks like she might just have something finally working out for her along the lines of what she wants. I've just done a reading on her fashion endeavors, the luxury brands, and I see some movement there for her, some positive movement. So it could all be all systems go for Meghan Markle, and big payday coming up for her. Let's have a look and see. Let's see if we can see everything in here. We can. And that's the outcome card there, and the underlying energy of this reading. And let's remind you that we are dealing with tarot here for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion, it's all speculation, and there is I read energy, of course, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. Underlying energy of this reading is a Three of Cups in reverse. That does not bode well. Because it's friendship that has gone sour. And there would be three in this deal. Well, at least three, because the two women and their two mothers. Of course, very influential mother on the one side, and I don't know what to call the mother on the other side. Someone with a somewhat checkered past or a mysterious past. Some people say she's a particular kind of a bird that starts with a J. That's what some people think. I don't know. I'm just repeating what is speculated. But anyway, we have got difficulty, not connecting, not getting on very well. That is the energy that sits under everything here. They're really being forced together. If they are being forced together, they're being forced together by the William Morris Agency or by whatever vested interests. And it's not comfortable. It's not a good match. It's not an easy fit. So the situation, that's Kim on that side, Meghan on this side, just by the way. Situation. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's not a good energy, because that's about being exposed. Something you'd rather people didn't know about you is being exposed, and it can be something quite dodgy. something about your past catching up with you, some behavior in the past that wasn't exactly on the level, shall we just say, for the sake of the machine that senses these readings. But that's not good. That's about being exposed, being caught out. And of course, it seems to be the theme of our times, that celebrities who are flying high suddenly find themselves crashing down to earth. We've seen that just right now in the UK with Russell Brand. And it has a similar kind of a vibe, and that's interesting. And I was talking about the mother's rather interesting past, and of course Kim Kardashian herself had a less than salubrious start to her fame and fortune. And Meghan maybe also had a rather similar start. Nobody quite knows. It's all rumoured, it's all speculated. But there's murky stuff here in the past that has a potential to come out. And I saw this with Doria when I did that reading. I can't remember, I do so many readings, it's quite hard to keep on top of what I find out from the universe, but I have a vague idea that there might be trouble for Doria if she becomes more public, that things from her past might start to leak out. So there is a problem here. How do they view each other? How does Kim Kardashian feel about Meghan Markle? First of all, what does she think of her? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's on the outs with everybody and pretty desperate to get back in with the popular crowd, the in crowd. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is the card of exile, alienation, ruin, poverty, illness. But trying to claw her way back in, of course. Left, Mexited, it's the Megxit card, 5 of Pentacles. Left the abundance and the luxury and splendor of the royal family and went off. Has not succeeded in making her fortune yet and is desperate to make her fortune, is desperate to get in with the in crowd. And Kim sees that. How does Meghan see Kim Kardashian? How does she feel about her? 7 of Wands, she thinks that she is very influential, very powerful. That she has been able to maintain her position for a long time, and she has. She's worked very hard to maintain that celebrity status, and what's the word? But she's transformed it into her initial, rather, as I say, unfortunate beginnings. She has turned around to some extent, and she gets the invite to the Met Gala, she gets on covers of magazines, she gets to be seen with very serious people, powerful players. She's survived, and she's defended herself, and Meghan likes that about her, because I think it's the vibe that Meghan would like for herself, that she can push back against her detractors and stand tall and stand proud and not fall down, not be knocked down by people's criticism and speculation and accusations and stuff like that. She sees her as very powerful, very strong, a very high status person, because it's somebody who is under siege but has got the high ground. So that's interesting. It's a bit of hero worship almost with this card. Very interesting. How about working together? How enthusiastic is Kim about working with Meghan Markle, the failed royal? Doesn't mind it, the Fool. It's the Fool with a little bit of a chew out the corner there. The Fool is a new beginning. I'm up for it. I'm up for something new. Perhaps she's bored. Perhaps she views this as a game that she can play to make Meghan Markle successful, just because she has it within her power to do this. I did get this plaything sense previously, and I've still got it with that card with the Fool. She's almost viewing her as entertainment, cause célèbre, something that she can do to while away the tedious hours. Also, for all the 4 billion and all the rest of it and success and blah blah, that's on paper. Who knows what's actually going on? We've seen quite a few fashion brands, as kind of celebrity brands, suddenly just disintegrate, just collapse. So who knows how real that is, or whether it's all just hype. I don't know. I'm always suspicious of these kinds of numbers that are touted around, because we saw it with the Parkles themselves. The Netflix deal, $100 million, turned out to be sort of $2 million to buy Michi at the lake. I'm being sarcastic. There was more, but not that much. So anyway, she's up for it. She's up for it. Interestingly, a sort of an Eliza Doolittle project. See if we can stick her in some decent shape which she sorely needs. I think we all agree. And give her a bit of a makeover, and what, you know, how can we make this work? How excited is Megan about collaborating with her? Justice card in reverse. It worries her. I think she feels that this is not going to be to her advantage. Justice, upright, equal partners, everything's going to be fair and above board. I think she feels like she's going to be used. Ha ha ha. And we think that we've run out of entertainment with the Parkles. I don't think we have just yet. Not when I see a card like that. She's suspicious. She thinks she's going to be exploited. She thinks that she might get a sort of a minor benefit from the deal, and Kim gets all the glory and all the money and all the status and all the power. Interesting. It's a legal card, legal proceedings. She might think it's going to end up in court. That there might be some sort of fallout, some breakdown of the partnership if there is one. Very interesting card. She is not at all excited about this or enthused. She's worried about it. She's worried about being exploited anyway. And there it is, the Three of Cups. They're not a natural fit. They're not comfortable with each other. But Kim is up for it. She's like, okay, bring it. I'll do it. Give me something to do. How will the public react to this? Kim's fans, what will they think of this? Think, oh my word, or, well, this is amusing. Well, this is amusing. There she goes. We've seen her wearing dresses like that. Seven of Pentacles. This is an investment. This is something, this is a power move. It's a strategic move. She's going to make tons more money out of this. We've got sevens in this reading showing up on Megan's side and then on Kim's side. And this is a wise move. A move that's going to make her more wealthy than she already is. So I think good luck to you. No problem with it. If this is how you see yourself providing for your future and reaping the benefits of your status and your influence and all the rest of it, your hard work, good luck. Well done. How are Megan's fans going to view this? Are they going to be quite so enthusiastic about this deal, or are they going to be shocked and horrified? Shocked and horrified. Stress. Nine of Swords. What are the Sugars going to make of this? They're going to have trouble wrapping their heads around it because she wanted to be private. She's a humanitarian. She's just a mum who wants to stay at home and raise her kids. And now this? Really? They're going to struggle with this Nine of Swords. It's going to cause them anxiety, worry, suspicion, stress. They're not going to be able to get their heads around this at all. Quite amusing cards here, I have to say. And that's why we do tarot, for fun and entertainment. Let us see the outcome of this reading. Are we going to see a big collaboration where Kim Kardashian makes tons of money and Megan gets shafted? Allegedly. We have got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What a pity. Upright it would be, oh yes, because it's a hard work card. It's mastering things. It's putting your heads together. Unfortunate expression that now. And really working very hard on something. I'm making a load of money out of it. But it doesn't look like it's going to come off for some reason. Kim is all for it. Oh yes, the Fool. I can do this. But it looks like it's going to hit a roadblock somehow. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Might have to sink too much money into it. Might not make any money. That they have to abandon it because nobody wants to buy whatever they have to offer. Or they're just not convinced by the grouping of women. They just think this is weird. We don't like it. We want to stay away. Megan is, of course, hideously unpopular, which is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Falling, plummeting popularity in America, not just in the UK, but also in America. And so maybe it's just people know we're not buying it. But it doesn't bode well. But previous reading, Megan looks like she's got a big payday coming her way from some kind of luxury brand. But this Kim Kardashian's saying, no, doesn't look like it's going to happen. Or if it happens, it's going to lose money rather than make money, which will also be very interesting to see. That is your reading, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow.